So this large conference room that we asked for when we met with our architects, we pretty much knew that if we had a big space, this is where we would spend 95% of our time. We realized before this design that we were all meeting in my office anyways to watch tape and talk about things, so this just gave us so much more room. And then getting past just the conference table and the big screen TV behind the camera, everything you see behind me, and just knowing how often we use the large recruiting room downstairs that the athletic department had for us, for all of us to use. We spent a lot of time down there with player meetings and meeting with recruits and their families. We knew that we could make this an all-for-one type space. And then lo and behold, our players are up here all day. So don't be surprised if you walk in here and there's girls sitting in the back doing their homework, sleeping on the couch, or just hanging out with us, watching tape. It's been awesome to see how much more they come around just because we have the room for them. In terms of recruiting, college athletics has become somewhat of an arms race. So all things new, all things nice are usually a good idea if you can pull it off. Like I said, we used the recruiting room downstairs, which was sort of a one-size-fits-all kind of a room, but now we can make this a volleyball room. We don't have to schedule it. This is ours to keep. We're gonna pretty soon, we'll have pictures on the walls, and we'll get this thing up to speed and really make it the volleyball area. But we will have recruits and their families in here every time we can get them on campus. Well, for me, as I said earlier, it's just workspace. The fact that Sean and I and Chelsea can sit in front of a big screen, we got our whiteboards, we got plenty of room on this table here for all of our charts that we're using, and room for players to come up now and watch tape in small groups rather than just one-on-one, because we just didn't have the space in the past. This is really the workstation for the volleyball program, and it's already proven that as we spend virtually all our time here during the day. I mean, it's literally fantastic. I've been joking to my friends, I feel like an NFL coach. I got everything I need right here. This place, this conference room, we call it the hub, is just really the con tower. It's the control center, and we knew it would be when we put it in play. And when they built it for us, and it's turned out to be exactly what we thought. To my left over there, we got a little kitchenette, if you will, refrigerator. That's also the copy room, but this way, we've got a microwave back there, and we are able to eat lunch here and work through the lunch hour. Probably eat better that way as a staff, not going out every day, which does happen, and eating better. So that's been great. The little lunch area. Behind me is my office. It's actually a really small office, and that's what I had asked for, because knowing that we've got this space, I just knew I wouldn't really be spending a lot of time back there. I've got my computer back there, of course, but I'll probably have maybe some individual player meetings or something. But for the most part, you're gonna see me right here. Same with Chelsea's office behind me. Sean's around the corner. Sean probably will spend more time in his office than Chelsea or I, as he's breaking down some video. He might be in there more when I'm out here on this screen. And then back there in the corner, we've got a little utility room where our athletes come in and do homework. Also, we can store a lot of stuff there, office kind of stuff we might use for matches and just data kind of stuff. And then to the very, very back is another office. Imagine that. And that's just like our offices, no different, TV and computer, and that will be our graduate assistant or volunteer coach. Big home run having a place for Tori, who's our current graduate assistant, to do all of her stuff. So I think I just walked through every area. Oh, and then behind the camera is Linda. She's our secretary, and that's sort of the entryway into the volleyball suite. And she's got a ton of room over there. So there's sort of a nice welcoming area as you walk in to the volleyball offices or suites. And then next to her is the largest office in the area, and that's Shannon's office, because she is in her office all the time. Shannon has peace and quiet back there to do all the things she needs to do while we're in here, basically the workshop area of the volleyball suites doing our thing. So plenty of space and something to feel really, really good about. I'm just super excited that Darren and his staff were able to pull it off. Brad, of course, with facilities, and to anybody involved in chipping in and helping us fundraise for this project that was tied in with the student center over there behind the camera. You know, it's just like I said earlier, keeping up with the Joneses in athletics is a tough deal. And when you do find yourself able to raise money to make something like this happen, it's just nice to know that when you did it right. And I can't imagine that there's anybody in the athletic department right now that's disappointed with any piece of this project. It's been an absolute grand slam for Shocker Volleyball.